Sunday. The day before this is supposed to go up. Easter is just around the corner and we're kind of just having a lazy Sunday at home, and so I thought that it would be really fun to start getting the house all decorated for Easter, put the doggies outside, and I thought it would be really fun for Harper to kind of help me. She has been loving decorating things. Like she'll take a picture frame off of a table and go put it on another table, and then she'll clap and be like really proud of herself. So I think that she'll have a lot of fun decorating for Easter with me, and so I thought it'd be a fun Sunday activity. I don't know if we're gonna get it all done. Dinner is about to be done here in 15 minutes. And we're gonna dive into this, but I thought it'd be fun to at least pull out the decorations with her. So that is what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna open it. Whoa! These are our Easter decorations. You're gonna decorate with Mommy. How about we start with the pillows? You wanna put the pillows on the couch? Come here. Put the eggs in here. Good job. You get the rest of the eggs? Here, put the bunny right here. Good job! Yay, that looks so pretty. You did it! Good, clap, clap. Does the bunny look pretty there? You know, when I was growing up, my mom had a bunny just like this. And she put it in the kitchen window just like that, and it was my favorite. Yeah. We gotta find the bunny's Easter eggs though. All right, 5 minutes in, Harper is having a blast playing with all of the Easter eggs inside of this little basket. We're gonna have to figure out where we should put that basket, huh? What's this? Growing up, my mom would decorate for the different seasons and things. She was really sick with lupus and a few other things, and so she was always in and out of the hospital. When she wasn't in the hospital, she was usually bedridden. So there weren't too many traditions that we did, but she would always decorate for the seasons, and it made me so happy as a kid. I loved decorating with her, and I just loved the feeling that it brought into our home and the memories that it made. And when I was younger, I always dreamed of being a mom and having a home and doing the same thing with my kids. It's kind of like when you make apple pie with your grandmother when you're a kid, and then you grow up and make that apple pie with your family. You feel close to your grandmother every time you make it. That's kind of how I feel with decorating my home. Gotta put them all in there. Mommy's gonna start cutting these ones.
Good job, Harper.
Such a beautiful job. Wow. Can you smell them? Do they smell pretty? You gotta cut this one down. Pretty. Okay, here you go.
Pretty. Good job, Harper. Give me 5. Yeah.
Flowers. Okay, so it is Monday and Harper and I got the house all decorated. I'm really happy with the way that it came out, and it kind of ended up being a little bit of like a no spending challenge for me to get the house all decorated for Easter without going and buying things. Usually when I decorate for a holiday, I realize like, oh, I don't really have a centerpiece for this table, especially since we've moved. This is my first time decorating for this holiday in this house, and so when you're decorating a new house, you're like, oh, I need an arrangement for this table or whatever the case may be. And so I usually go and buy 1 or 2 things to kind of round things out that year. But running to the store and getting new things isn't always super easy with the toddler. We also don't have anything cool near us like a Target or Michael's, and so I was like, you know what, I just want to get it all decorated and done. Especially with doing it with Harper, I just kind of wanted it to be a fun activity for us, and so I had to get creative with a couple of things, but I think that it all came out pretty cute, so I'm excited to show you guys. So I'll go ahead and do an Easter/spring house tour, just vlog style. So here is the front room. I kind of just wanted to focus on a couple focal points for this kind of front entry area. So over here in the entryway area, I just added this little spring pillow to the bench, and Harper has been playing with this little basket with her eggs in it. So I thought I'd just leave that there for her. And then on the table over here, if you guys can believe it, I still had my nativity scene on this table. So I wish I had gotten a before and after, but this definitely came into spring with us. So I had gotten this little garland from Target, and I thought it just added a pretty pop of color behind these arrangements. And then I added this little bunny and brought back our flowers that we always have up here. Over to the dining area, I didn't do anything with the table. That's one of those things that if I was gonna go out and buy something new, I probably would have bought some kind of Easter arrangement for this table, but I didn't have anything, so I just left it the way it is. But if we get some fresh flowers or something, I think I'll just add those to a vase and put them on this table here. And then I added a little Easter wreath to these mirrors, and that's all I did for the dining room. Then over here for the sitting area, I kind of had to get creative with the fireplace mantle, but first I started over here on the ottoman. So some of the greenery from one of my spring wreaths had fallen off, and so I had just used it and added it to this little vase. And I already had these white Easter eggs, and so I just added both of those things to this vase, and I think it's a really fresh, pretty simple Easter vase. And then I paired it with these flowers that actually Marie from Bits and Clips got me, and I was excited to arrange them and put them on the coffee table. Okay, so over here to the fireplace, I had made this banner last year. I had just printed out a bunny template and then cut it out with some scrapbook paper, and I got these kind of like fabric roses for the tails. I think that it's really cute, and I love the pop of color that it gives. And I had one of those headbands with bunny ears on them, and last year I actually put these on top of a wreath that came out super cute, but this year I decided to just put it behind a little picture frame. So I need to figure out something to do above this fireplace. I keep changing my mind. But I had that wreath there from Christmas, and it had some like more Christmassy things on it. So I just took those off. But it looked kind of bare up there by itself. But I had this spring wreath and it fit perfectly inside. And so I just put that in there. It's not my favorite, but with just working with what I have, I think that it works. So that's all I did for this front room. Coming over into the kitchen, I think this is definitely where the majority of the decorations are, especially since they are out of reach for Harper, and so it's a nice child-proof way of decorating. Over on the island, I put that big bouquet of flowers that I made with Harper that just has such a fun memory attached to it. I replaced our winter wreath with a spring wreath over on the hood, and I just love the way that that looks there. Over near the sink, I have our little bunny, and then I always have this cake stand set up like this. I just moved it next to the bunny to just kind of balance things out a little bit. And then over on this counter, I just added this little bunny, and then I had this little nest of straw and some eggs, and so I just put those inside of this platter, and I think it came out really cute. And that's everything for the kitchen. I really love the pop of color that everything is bringing in. I am definitely ready for spring, and this is all just making my heart so happy. On the table, I have this little runner that I found a couple weeks ago in the Target dollar spot. And I had got this little branch hat 2 or 3 years ago from Hobby Lobby, and it's definitely one of my favorite Easter decorations. And so I just put that on a little cake stand. And lastly, over here in the family room, I didn't really do much. I had just recently redecorated this TV stand, and I thought that it looked springy enough. And we're in here every day playing, and so I didn't want to be fussing with decorations too much. Pretty much the only thing I added was these spring pillows, and I love the pop of color that they bring to the room. Harper, did you have fun helping Mommy decorate? So that is the Easter house tour. I really like how everything came out this year, and I love just the pop of color and freshness that it brought to our house. So this is supposed to be the bits of the week video, but I'm still getting in the hang of filming throughout the week, and so I don't have a ton of footage. Basically, last week was just a really busy week. I was doing a lot of filming and editing. I filmed the St. Patrick's Day video, and then in the middle of doing all of that, Harper and I went to the park. It was a really, really beautiful day, and so I put the to-do list aside and went to the park with her and played for a little bit. Wee! And then we also went to my brother's house and hung out. My dad was here visiting, and so we went to go spend some time with family. Harper loves playing with her cousins. And that was pretty much our week. It was just kind of a normal, busy week. So with that being said, I'm going to jump into sharing one of your guys' highlights. Every week for the bits of the week, at the end of the video, I share one or two of your guys' highlights from your week. So leave me a comment down below letting me know what your highlight was. So the first one that I'm gonna share, I don't know if I know how to say her username, and I didn't ask for permission to share her actual name. So I'm gonna say M Salazar 980. That's how I would say that. And she says, y'all turned my heart into mush. How beautiful. Love you guys. Love you too. My highlight of the week was getting out and starting some spring gardening with my family. I thought that that one was appropriate. You can hear her little footprints running around the floor. I thought that one was appropriate to share because I knew that it was gonna be a spring themed video. She's busy at work putting all of her Easter eggs in her basket or in the drawer. The next one that I'm gonna share is from Nora Makes 3, and she says, my highlight was celebrating our daughter's first birthday. It was so fun getting to watch her play with balloons and dig into her smash cake. This little girl brings so much joy to our lives. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to your daughter. Turning 1 is such a fun and somewhat bittersweet milestone. I cannot believe that Harper's second birthday is coming up soon. I've already started planning a little bit for it. So yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that my bits of the weeks start to get better as I get back into the swing of filming them. If you guys have any ideas on like certain things that you want to see during my bits of the week videos, let me know and I'll try to get that done. But with that, I'm gonna end it and say that I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.